Milwaukee, Wisconsin is the center of the baseball universe today as Jacob Misiorowski is set to make his third big league start. He's allowed just one hit in his first two starts. Oh yeah, by the way, he's got 2 wins. He's going up against Paul Skeens. Started the All-Star game a year ago, makes his second career appearance in this ballpark against the Brewers. He has never allowed a hit in this ballpark. Went 7 no-hit innings against the Brewers last year. Jacob Misiorowski, Rock, you can't start any better than what Misiorowski has done a historic first 2 games.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, 11 innings, 1 hit. He did give up a 2-run home run, so he's giving up more runs, 2, than hits, 1. 11 punch-outs for Miz.
Well, Adam Frazier digs in to lead it off. Started last night. First pitch for Misiorowski is just off the inside corner at 100. Keep that counter going. How many times will we see 100 miles an hour from these 2 starting pitchers? And he fell down as he delivered that pitch. And he walks Frazier to open up the ball game.
A slider on a 3-1 pitch. Yeah, he slipped when he tried the plant foot, and that's what cost him.
So Misiorowski walks the leadoff man. He was perfect for the first 6 innings against the Twins on Friday last week. And that's down and in. That was the slider.
96. Jeez.
Some guys dream about having a fastball at that velocity. That's his slider.
And taking off for second. And that's a find. That's a great pickup as Adam Frazier goes in there.
Yes, Adam Frazier.
Stolen base.
No doubt about it. A timing move.
Yeah, Misiorowski just concentrating on throwing strikes, forgetting about the runner.
Whoa. Fly ball to center field. Toward the track, Chourio. And that will advance. Frazier to third as Reynolds has a productive out.
And now there's 1 down and a runner at third for Spencer Horwitz.
Fouled it away. That was 102. It's from the second hardest pitch in Major League Baseball this year as Misiorowski behind just Tarek Skubal. Got him! Strikeout number 1 for Misiorowski.
I would say both offenses had better lay off that high fastball today. 101 above the strike zone. There's no chance.
And a runner at third for Nick Gonzalez. And this might be the best matchup in terms of hottest hitters versus Miz that you're going to get from this Pirates lineup. Gonzalez 6 for 9 in this series.
Got him! Misiorowski with a couple of Ks, and he strands a Pirate at third.
And what a start for the Miz here this afternoon.
The big man takes a hill. Paul Skeens in his commanding presence, ready to work.
6th in strikeouts, 2nd in innings pitched.
First in the National League in earned run averages. Skeens at 185.
Ball 4. Frelick laid off 100 miles an hour on that fastball. That starting pitchers have thrown at least 1 pitch at 100. That's insane.
Yeah.
And they've already shattered the record.
Ground ball, second base, little flip to short for 1. There's no double play going to be turned here. No throw over to try and get Chourio. Frelick is erased.
Yelich is at the plate. Yelich is 2 for 6 lifetime against Skeens.
How about that? 3 straight curveballs to strike him out.
Yeah, you don't see that sequence very often, but man, when you're talking about one of the hottest hitters in baseball, find a way to get him neutralized, and that was the way they did it. Oh my.
Yes, indeed. Struck him out looking.
2 strikeouts in a scoreless first for Skeens.
O'Neal Cruz leads off the top of the 2nd inning for Pittsburgh. 0-0 ball game. Cruz benched late in the game last night for not running out a ground ball and trying to stay out of a double play. 0-1 is a fly ball down the left field line. And tracking it is Collins right on the edge of the warning track. He'll make the catch in the corner for the first out here in the 2nd inning. And that will get Tommy Pham to the plate.
Got him. Slider on the outside corner. Pham doesn't like it. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. A third K for Miz.
Yeah, pretty good pitch. 94 with a slider right on the corner.
I mean, that is just filth from Jacob Misiorowski. Just hold on and pray if you're the opponent.
Fly ball to center. Sends Chourio back onto the track to make the catch.
And the inning is over. It's a 1-2-3 second for Misiorowski.
Both just gigantic human beings. Skeens and Misiorowski. These 2 guys are separated by just 56 days. Misiorowski 56 days older as he walks Collins. So back-to-back innings with leadoff walks for the Brewers offense. Terang, one of 4 players with an 8-game or better hitting streak. He's got a 9-gamer. And a line drive right through the left side, a base hit. Collins puts on the brakes, not challenging the arm of Cruz.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. I mean, O'Neal Cruz has got a rifle out there in center. There you go, base hit from Bryce. He continues his hitting streak.
Durbin, base hit back up the middle. Collins will be held And they're loaded for Ortiz.
Ball was hit hard. Cruz got to it quickly, but now the bases are loaded with nobody out for the Crew. So this bottom of the order, which did such a great job last night, has been producing at such a great clip over the last couple of weeks, has set the table.
Only the second plate appearance this year against Paul Skeens with the bases loaded. Off the end of the bat. That's going to get a run home as Skeens gets the out at first base. Put the ball in play and good things happening.
Yeah, benefit of that, making contact, right? Good job by Joey Ortiz.
Against a guy like Skeens, you'll take that every day of the week. And now second and third and one away for Eric Haas, and the infield has to come in again for the Pirates.
And it's off the end of the bat, shallow center. Cruz is charging. Cruz can't make the play. Terang scores. Haas on his way to second with a dive.
Just throwing the bat out there, putting the ball in play, and he gets a base hit.
And O'Neill Cruz couldn't quite get to it.
That was a long run for Cruz, and he was just about in position to make that catch. Still second and third with one out. The infield still plays up.
More production from the bottom of this order.
Frelick on the ground to second base. They're going to try home. The throw is wide. One run is in. They're on the corners. It's 3-0 Brewers. Even with a good throw, I don't think they have a shot to get Durbin.
I'll tell you, Durbin got a great jump up to third base.
With a runner that's a decent runner, you can't. You just got to get the out.
And Oscar Marine is on his way out to chat with Paul Skeens here.
The Pirates know they're facing a tough pitcher. They're trying to cut down as many runs as possible.
And now here's Yelich with 2 outs. Yelich a strikeout on 3 curveballs from Skeens.
And line drive into left, a base hit. Yelich extends his hitting streak and extends the lead to 4-0.
I'll tell you, this is a clinic in how you attack a guy like Skeens.
Make it a 9-game hitting streak for Yelich. He drives in his 57th of the year, and the Brewers all over Paul Skeens here in this second inning.
Well, now Skeens has thrown 35 pitches this inning. He's given up 4 runs, swinging the ball looped back of second, and Gonzalez is there to retire it. So Brewers bat around and score 4 off Paul Skeens in the second inning.
23 minutes between pitches for Misiorowski.
I was getting ready to say, you know, let's see how he's able to react after the long layoff.
Got him right at the top of the zone. Strikeout number 4 for Misiorowski.
98 on the gun. Strikeout number 4. Then after he walked the leadoff batter of the ball game, Misiorowski has retired the next 8 that he has faced. Here comes the man who reached, Adam Frazier. Swing and a miss. Went to a changeup, and he puts away Frazier. Got him on 3 pitches. A little more finesse there from Misiorowski, who records another 1-2-3 inning.
Paul Skeens returns after the longest inning of his career, and Skeens has walked the leadoff man in the first 2 innings. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's a good changeup down and away. Good strikeout for Skeens.
So there's the changeup, and I think that the beast has been awakened in Paul Skeens.
Swing and a miss, struck him out on the sweeper.
Backs up that tough second inning with a 3-up and 3-down third, including a couple of Ks. Brewers leading Paul Skeens and the Pirates 4-0. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. Started this outing for Jacob Misiorowski. He's yet to allow a hit. There's a liner into right, a base hit. First hit of the game for Pittsburgh. Comes off the bat of Brian Reynolds. First single he's ever allowed in his big league career.
He had 2 hits and now 2+ starts.
It's crazy what he has been able to accomplish.
And now first and second.
Here we go. 4 days rest, which is normal for a major league starting pitcher, but completely abnormal to what Misiorowski has experienced in his career. You wonder if the Brewers will be a little more cautious with him here today because of that.
Ground ball to short. Could be 2. There's 1. There's 2. A double play. Taylor made out to Joey Ortiz.
99-mile-an-hour fastball down and away, and he got the double play. That's a good pitch.
The best case scenario with first and second and nobody out against you. So now 2 out for O'Neill Cruz. Runner at third base.
Got him! 102, and he blows it by Cruz.
He gassed him up. He blew him away. 102 miles an hour. Out away from big O'Neill Cruz, and he could not touch it.
Pham with an infield single. And here's Jared Triolo.
Nothing to be upset about if you're Miz. Made a good pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 7th strikeout for Misiorowski.
Debut, marvelous. The follow-up, magnificent. And his 3rd outing just continues to build and impress and dominate.
Fans feeling it. The payoff. And he locked him up for strike 3. Front door slider. 8 strikeouts for Misiorowski in 5 scoreless innings.
And about as fired up as you'll see him running back into that first base dugout.
As Mike Burrows takes over on the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates, it is the shortest outing for Paul Skeens in his career. Other than his last appearance of the season last year, he was on a pitch count, which is 2 innings.
And O'Neill Cruz will get into second base. Isaac Collins, he's been so good in left field, but he drops one. And Cruz has reached on a 2-base error. Give the Pirates a little bit of life here in the visitor's 7th inning. E7.
Ground ball off the glove of a diving third baseman, and O'Neill Cruz will be waved home. And he is safe, and so too is Pham. And the Pirates are on the board as Pham singles in Cruz from second.
And the Pirates are on the board. It's 4-1 Milwaukee here in the 7th.
So Frazier walks for the second time today.
Pirates trail 4-1 here in the 8th. Man at first, 2 outs.
Line to right field, and that gets down.
Juggle around in there.
Toward the corner, Rebello going to wave home the second Pirate run, an RBI double for Horowitz.
Really nice job right there by Spencer Horowitz. Find your way to just battle.
Horowitz in with a double and a run batted in, and the tying run will come up. It's 4-2 here in the 8th.
And a fly ball into left center. Chourio and Collins. It'll be Chourio squeezing, and the inning ends. A run in the 8th for Pittsburgh. The Brewers up by a pair. So now it's Trevor McGill trying to shut the door on any kind of comeback for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, looking for save number 18.
Got him. Broke off a nasty curveball, 2 away.
And Jared Triolo is the last chance for the Pirates.
Triolo to right for Sal Frelick, and that is your ball game. 4-2 the final in round 1 of Miz v. Skeens. Goes to the Miz.
I tell you, anytime you can win a game with Paul Skeens on the mound against you, you got to feel pretty fortunate.